Let's review my trading day. Today is Monday the 18th of December 2023, and as I open the charts on every morning on a fresh day, I will record the previous low and the previous high for the prior day session. Today I did decide also to record the prior day to that, so the Thursday's high and low value, just because they were both pretty close to each other, to be honest, so it just gave me a bit more of potentially a broad scope in my take profit areas. So the blue is the Friday price, the Friday the 15th, and the yellow orange line is the Thursday the 14th price. So I will only do a Fibonacci retracement on yesterday's price. I'm not really that interested in the Fibonacci retracement of the Thursday's price. What I am noticing of the pre-market or overnight session is that the price has been very stagnant in between two levels, so we're going to have to wait until the price provides us a signal or a move before we can get in between those channels. It might be just multiple trades throughout the morning session, catching the upper, buying at the lower, and just zigzagging across there until the market opens to see what it does after market open. But I have got a short order open at the moment. We are in that midway point at the moment as well, so we just need to wait for the price to push back down into that lower area before we take money. But as you can see, the price is struggling to get back to that lower area. So as the price is dropping down, it's getting closer and closer to that take profit target. We're still waiting potentially for the market to make a decision in which direction it's going. And in hindsight, now watching the recordings back, at this point here is where I should have sold off that asset. That stock should have been sold there, because we can see that it's not actually gone back down into that lower area. It's actually now potentially making a lower high, a higher low, and ultimately potentially going on to make a higher high. At the moment you can see the price has rejected a higher high, and it is now attempting to make a lower low. But again, the market was very zigzaggy in the morning, and I just wanted to get on the board effectively, get a trade off on the bat. So let's speed up this trade so we find the conclusion, but it's pretty obvious in the direction it's going where this is going to end up, and as you can see, that did close with a profit and loss of negative 2.5 points for the morning. So that's ultimately give us a direction potentially where the market's going, but because the market's opening in a few moments time, it might be worthwhile just to hold off until the market does open to get that confirmation of the direction. But the upside at the moment is looking incredibly strong, and it's probably going to take out that Friday as high and potentially even test Thursday as high. So we can see we've got a open order just below where we are currently sitting in price. The market has now opened. So our price didn't actually hit, so I've readjusted that now just to above the opening range high, and the trade is now opened. So let's see where we can go from here. My initial take profit target is around about 10 points. It's actually above the Thursday high, so we need to be very cautious when the price does get close to that. And as you can see, the price initially did reject Thursday's high, and that's now taken our stop loss out, and that's why I'll put us at a net profit and loss of 6 points for the day. But I'm still thinking upside for this here, because we've still got a long way down before we even have a test of the downside. So I've opened up a second trade, and we seem to be very, very strong on the upside now, so we've managed to catch potentially that upside quite well. But let's see how the rest of the trade plays off. So the upside is still incredibly strong, and we seem to be having a bit of a resistance above that Thursday high. What I am noticing as well is my take profit currently is at 15 points. I might have to adjust that soon, because we are heading towards the end of my trading day, which is around about 5 p.m. GMT. So I have adjusted that for a take profit of 10, and as you can see, that profit has now taken with a gain of 3 points for the day. So we started off pretty bad with the first two trades going against us. The second trade got us back in the green. So at the end of the day, we did make profit. It was only a small amount of profit, but I'm still learning at this stage, so it's a win in my book. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.